name is Mahoney. I'm 37 years old. I was born with cerebral palsy, and my mom and dad told me to put me in an institution, and look at me now. I graduated from Loveland High School since 1998. Since graduating from high school, I worked at various places before finding my dream job with Mahoney County and juvenile and probate court. After high school, I worked with my mom at back-end homes. I assist filing, faxing, and answering the phones. The next job I had, I was worked with Isaac Church for 1 year at Children's Hospital. I stocked nurse carts, and within five different floors, I was a leader. I chose to be a leader and check people in and out. I talked to the kids, and I got in trouble too much. I also worked at Mahoney for 4 years in the HR department, assisting putting applications together. After Mahoney, I was hired at Production Services Unlimited. I've been there for 12 years. I was a receptionist, and I help people, visitors in and out, answering the telephones, monitor the front and back doors. I also keep track of their attendance sheets, advertise paperwork, deliver mail, and shred papers. I started my new job at Mahoney County Probate Court on April 28, 2015. As you can tell by my previous jobs, it's been a long road to find my dream job at Mahoney County Juvenile Probate Court. I met with the developer from Mahoney County Board of Developmental Disabilities for 2 months, filling up 2 and 3 applications. We find my offer a dream job. Ever since my first job, my first day, I felt like a team. I had assist job coach at Warren County PD and learned my job duties at the court. They come back with me with different job duties and putting the files away, putting the new address labels, and put the new address labels on envelopes, and marriage packets and license, and I also do scan documents and help others ladies with the files. And then I have a little shopping cart to put the files in, and I put the files away, and I have my alphabetical sheet, and that helps a lot. Help make sure everything gets filled out correctly. All the other ladies in my office use the reference sheets too. I also thankful for the shopping cart that Judge Kirby got from me to use at work. Without the shopping cart, I won't be able to pick up the files and put them away and carrying them. I enjoy getting up every morning to be responsible of going to work. I have not missed any days going to the court. I also enjoy making a good paycheck. I also spend my time, my hard-earned money, being with family and friends. Everyone should consider hiring someone with a disability just like me. There are many other individuals looking for jobs who would enjoy the experience of working. I was at PSU. The individuals carry around their paychecks and very proud of themselves and how much money they make. I think everybody should be an opportunity to make more money, that they'd be able to be even more proud of themselves. They should all enjoy coming and up talking to me about the court, and and be able to experience similar jobs community. And thank you for coming and listening to my story.
Thank you.
You guys have any questions?
Raise your hand if you have any questions.
Oh.
Do you like your job?
I love my job. Meeting new people, meeting new experience at the job, and there's more work. And you? Go ahead.
What are your biggest challenges?
Putting the files away. The top, they got 5 shelves of A through Z, and I have my alphabetical sheet. And it's hard to put the files in the alphabetical and put it in the right slot. And then my hardest time is the top shelf and the bottom. Can't do that. So the other ladies help me to do that.
So Megan, you actually have a sheet with the alphabet on it that helps you so you know where they go?
Yes.
Awesome. So see guys, it's okay to have a support.
Yep. And I have a job coach with me. It's 1 day a week, Tuesday. I just noticed yesterday they're going to do more days after the 29th. So, and then they'll do computer work, scan, and all that. I haven't done it yet, but
You'll learn, right?
yeah, it'll be one of these good experience.
How long have you worked at the courthouse?
Since April 25th.
Do you
I love
work-
it.
Do you work all day?
No, 8 to noon. They're gonna try and add more hours. They want to see how well I'm doing. Yeah.
I think you'll be getting those hours.
Yeah.
Megan, you talked about you did a lot of different jobs before you found this one that you really liked. Could you talk a little more about doing jobs that you didn't prefer along the way to finding a job that works best for you?
I did project search at Children's Hospital, and the only problem there was they wanted $40 a day transport me back and forth, and I love that job.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Kings Island, I love.
Mm-hmm.
I did probably like 200 applications, but with Cedar Point coming in, they don't want the old folks coming back.
Huh.
So that's why I got hired on from PSU.
Right.
Production Services. I've been there for 12 years. Any more?
Well,
It's something about questions.
Jamie was saying, how long do you work?
How long I was working at PSU?
Mm-hmm.
12 years.
12 years.
Now, the reception job I had at, since the beginning, and I had 12 lines, and they added cell phones, all the cell phones, transfer the cell phone numbers and all that.
Yeah.
So Megan, of all the jobs that you had, all of them helped you with the one you have now, right?
Yes, yes.
You learned
And I
it-
have job coaches that will come out and help, and
But all the skills you learned at one helps you now at the courthouse,
yeah.
doesn't it?
When did you graduate?
in 1998,
If
I'm
you're,
old.
if you're students,
I'm
if your fellow classmates.
I don't get together with him anymore. Since we graduated, I haven't seen them, or I don't know what they look like now.
paycheck.
Yes.
What do you use your paycheck for?
Mostly go to Starbucks.
Okay, she's on us.
If I go out, I treat myself and I treat mom and dad when I get a paycheck. I pay my own way now.
Do you like your disability?
Sometimes. Sometimes it's hard. Yeah. It's hard to tie shoes
Yeah.
and hard to zip jackets. And mom and dad helped me a lot. These are my parents here.
Megan, if you have an appointment or if you're sick, what do you do?
I call in and leave a voicemail. If not, I come in the next day, and they're very good. I go for them and. Any more?
Kyle, do you have a question?
Where are you from?
I'm from Lebanon, Ohio.
I think we have some more questions. Tonka, what's your question?
What do you do at your job?
So like when you walk in, can you run us through maybe like a day in the life of Megan at her job?
I check in with the ladies up front, and I sit down, I answer the phones, and I wash the back door and the front door. We have a little monitor. I pretend you're watching TV, but you're not. So every time there's a customer, I can buzz them in and out.
Megan, that's your job at PSU. Do you want to tell them about a day at the court?
Yes. At the court, I check in with Cindy. I get my little shopping cart. I have my little appetizer sheet. And then I just go from there. And the files are orange, brown, yellow, and red and blue. So there's a lot of files.
What's the name of the judge?
Joe Kirby.
Joe Kirby. Judge Joe Kirby?
Mm-hmm.
Megan, when you go in the morning, do you sign in or clock into a time clock?
Actually, I don't. I just check in with the ladies.
Okay, so they do it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you like to do in your spare time besides go to Starbucks?
Taking a nap. And I go out with family and friends too.
What's your favorite drink at Starbucks? What do you order?
Oh, more frappuccinos.
Yes.
The large babies. I just put it in the freezer and freeze it up and save it for the next day.
Do you have a question?
I got this. What kind of?
I can't remember. What kind of pager?
Does it pay?
Paperwork does she do?
Paperwork.
Ready?
It's a good one.
Go ahead.
What kind of paperwork do you do?
What kind of paperwork I do?
Yes.
I put the files away. I don't see any paperwork or I just looked at the last name and first name and put them away.
Do you know what she means by that? So she gets paper and they're already in a file, and she puts those away every day. She puts them in names.
Got a question.
Why don't you tell them a little about what you do at home?
I have a little puppy at home. Terrier mix. He's 2. Named Jake from State Farm.
What's his name? Jake from State Farm.
That whole thing?
Oh,
Just
God.
Jake.
Just Jake, yeah.
My neighbor is from Jake from State Farm. And I walk him every day, maybe like 3 or 4 times. And mom helps out too. And I do the neighbor dogs too. I watch them.
Cats.
And the cats.
Now, what do you do at home, like if you and I are preparing dinner?
Oh, I get everything out, measuring cups, pans, pots, and I help her cook and stir.
You do your own laundry?
No. I help. I help sort.
Okay.
But
Make your bed?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. sweetie.
Sometimes. Now the laundry with the soap and everything, that gets a little confusing. So I sort and help mom sort.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we talked about that.
What do you on weekends?
What I do on weekends? Watch movies. And DVR.
Me free.
DVR is the best.
Yeah.
Any more?
Do you have any hobbies other than your
Where's that
puppy? Do you have hobbies?
Hobbies? Oh, I love hobbies. I go out with family and friends. We go to movies, eat, mostly eat. That's about it.
What about your photography?
Oh, and I do photography, and I do art and soul. They're like disabilities. And
Tell them what art and soul is.
when people come in, they do photography, tile work, glass work, paintings, and they're just amazing how well they can do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a class you go to, or what?
Well, they have a contest every year, and you can enter in February. You can put 2 entries in, and then the judging and everything is done by April.
Yeah, I think it was last year, it was 270, and I came in 7th place.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty interesting.
But it doesn't matter what your disability is to enter, okay? If you've got something that you like to work on, then you can put it in and get it judged. You'd be amazed what you can do.
Ooh, question question.
We have a young lady here who paints.
Beautiful.
And Joanna, what do? You write.
You might?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I will be working in February.
That's cool.
Tell her where you're gonna be working. Wanna tell her?
Oh, you need help with it? Okay.
Oh,
sorry. She doesn't know how to spell it.
Okay.
Frisch.
Fishes.
Fishes? Oh, I love fishes. You'll see me there.
I work
Just movies.
Harmonies. Sweet Home Alabama.
So you like romantic comedies?
Uh-huh.
I work at Quaker Heights.
Oh, awesome. What you do?
Originally my job was food service, but there was a little difficulty, so my job got switched around and it's now housekeeping.
That's cool.
But Sam, did you hear what Megan said? She worked many different jobs. And so it's the same thing here. We're helping you learn a whole lot of different skills so that you can find your dream job like Megan.
It's been a long time.
kind of job do you do?
Which jobs? 'Cause I got two.
So you still work at both of them?
Both
Yes.
of them.
You do, okay. She has more than one job right now, guys.
Wow.
We talk a lot here, Megan, about setting goals. You know how we all have goals that we work on each day? So when you think about like your future, Megan, what kind of goals do you have, or what do you want? Do you want anything to change in the future, or where do you see yourself in the future?
No idea.
You want to keep working where you are, though?
Yeah. My other dream job would be in the hospital.
Okay.
When I did project search.
Yeah. Okay.
Megan, when you talked about taking care of like the neighbors' animals and things, is that something that you do because you enjoy it, or do you get paid to do that?
Both.
Okay, so did you guys know that something that you might do is watch a neighbor's, animals while they're out of town or maybe other times, and you can, that's a way you can make money.
Yeah.
I want to become a writer.
That's awesome. You'd be good at it.
So Megan, you said it's called art and soul.
Mm-hmm.
Want to be an
Trying to look it up.
actress.
I wrote it down and post it.
It was
Do you drive back and forth for your parents, or is there transportation for you?
transportation.
Okay.
I used to Cargo.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Sharon Warner used to work at PSU. And she got on to be transportation. So she asked me, because I had Tony Mitchell at the time.
Uh-huh.
And Tony's vans was
Yeah.
one down, put away. And Sharon's vans, they're awesome.
Good.
We're easy to get in and out.
Good.
Yeah.
So if you guys are unable to drive, there are services out there for you that can take you to and from your job.
And they're always on time, a little bit early on time.
That's my name. That's my name.
That's your name?
I'm the actress. Yeah.
You use the same aid?
Transportation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What does PSU stand for?
Production Services Not Limited. Do you know what it stands for, Paula?
That's correct.
That's correct.
I work a small job too.
Yeah, and
You did join or
you work in the back?
PSU?
I work in a place. I work there too.
When?
A small job. SU.
Did you tell them about dressing, like how you have to dress for your jobs and you can't come in and...
The court really dress up. So they wear like I do. Here's nice slacks, nice top, and matching shoes.
And you get ready before you go to work, and you're
Yes.
all ready.
Yep.
Brush your teeth, brush your hair, and all that.
And I have to walk Jake too.
And you walk Jake from State Farm. Yes.
Hey Megan, can you tell them too about like how you have really spoken up when you have problems, when you are at the courts or even at PSU and you might not be able to do something? What have you found out that is easiest for you to do?
If I don't know, I actually ask for help.
So it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
They want you to ask for help.
Especially when I can't reach the top or the bottom. I ask Mel, Nicole, someone in the ladies. It really helps.
So you know who to go to
Yes.
that will be able to help you. And you talked about a grocery cart, and that's something that was specially given to you as something to help you with your job.
And they donate the cart to Judge Kirby.
Okay. So it's okay to have things that might be different from no one else that you work with has a grocery cart, but that's what helps you with your job.
Yeah, I can just roll it because the files are in the back. It's really hard for me to walk all the way and I have the cart right there,
Sure.
it'd be a lot easier for me to pick up and put away.
Okay. Anything else, guys? Sam, did you? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Jamie.
Something about
You had a question, oh boy.
Yes.
Hopefully.
I did jobs. I did jobs.
You did job?
In my hometown market.
Yes, tell her what you do at Hometown Market.
I did hometown market.
Awesome.
And I face shelf and stocking shelf
Cool.
with Thomas and Marshall.
Awesome.
You've been doing that for a while, haven't you?
Any more
I think
questions?
Joanna's working on it.
So when you switch jobs, how many jobs did you switch to?
Right now I have 2, but one is only 1 day of training.
I haven't yet changed that.
Sorry. 1 day of training still.
You have, now would you say you have 1 day of training at your job now?
You know what my job will be once I leave TLC?
What?
Working at either Frisch's or Kroger's.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Megan, do you get transported every day to wherever you go work?
Yes.
Okay, like in a
5 days
van
a week.
Okay.
And if I need to cancel, I either text or a call.
Okay, and so you have to let them know if you're not working as
Yep.
well, right?
Yep. And on the 29th, at the court, they're gonna add more days. So I have to switch my hours.
So you're gonna work more?
Yep.
Does that make you happy?
Oh, yes. More money.
More money? So when you work longer hours, do you have to think ahead to prepare like a lunch?
Actually, with lunch, Mom can pick me up, and then we go out for, because they do like 11:45 to 1 of lunch hour. So I can just go home and eat and come back.
That's a long time.
I have a YouTube channel that I talk about disabilities.
She has a YouTube video that she talks
Oh,
about.
awesome. Me too.
Do you? What's your?
Was it unemployment people with disabilities?
Yeah, employment.
In Warren County?
It's her whole presentation that she did.
Oh,
And
nice.
the judge and our superintendent, the whole presentation from the courthouse. She's got on there.
Okay. We'll have to check you out.
So when you first get there in the morning, are there police officers there?
Yes. They check everything.
Any other questions, guys?
No. Well, thank you guys. This was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.